Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm Alvinette Buchanan, principal here at Murrah, and we would like to take the opportunity to welcome everyone to Murrah High School, the only place to be. So at this moment, we just want to pause and thank our city's mayor, Mr. Yarber, our our district representatives in the building, our Get to College representatives in the building, but most importantly, our graduating class of 2017. So here at Murrah, we are so proud of the work that you, along with our graduation coach and your parents, are doing to make sure that you are ready and able to move to the next step. We want to let everybody know that just at the end of October, I think we were looking at over 25% completion of the FAFSA with our senior class, and so that's just with our first FAFSA day. So we have two more on the schedule. But I won't prolong the program. But again, I do want to welcome you, students. We are so proud of you, and just know that everyone in this room today represents support for you while you're here at Murrah, but support as you transition to the next phases of your life. Okay, thank you.
Great day, Murrah High School. Okay. What school is this? Murrah? All right, so let's try it again. I thought when I said it and y'all just looked at me, I thought I was at Sywell. All right, so great day, Murrah High School. All right, that works. I know y'all are awake because y'all been taking pictures and posing and all of that. First of all, I had no idea that this was a group of seniors. Had I known that, I would have dressed a little better for the occasion. I would put on a suit to respect and revere you all. But today I've got on traditional Igbo outfit from Nigeria. And I say that to say this to you, that you are probably in one of the greatest moments and opportunities of your life, where you'll get an opportunity to make decisions that will impact whether or not you get the chance to travel to places like Nigeria and to travel to places like Egypt, or to travel to places in the Middle East like Dubai or other places. But that stuff happens right here. Since you're seniors, I just want to tell you, I think it's three very important things y'all need to keep in mind in your senior year. First thing is y'all need to take a lot of pictures, okay? Take lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of pictures. But you got to get those pictures out of your phones, okay? So go on and get those pictures developed. Dr. Murray, not long ago, my baby asked me, she was looking through some pictures in my senior book, and she said, "How did y'all get these pictures out of your phones?" That was a joke, never mind. Don't worry about it, y'all missed that. But the reality is that things are happening fast, and that you've got a great opportunity to do that, to see those things that you want to see happen in your life materialize. But it starts here. You have to FAFSA. You have to make sure that you put yourself in a position to be able to be sure that school is paid for. You got to put yourself in a position to be sure that the things that you want to see happen in your life, that those things happen for you. The second thing that you got to do, I think, as a senior, is you have to make sure that you don't rush this year. I'm telling you, in 20 years, you're going to wish you had this year back. Any old folks in here like me wish you had a senior high school year back? All right, just me. I wish I had that year back. So today we come to make a proclamation to you, and in this proclamation I'll tell you the third thing that you need to do as a senior. But I only read just a little bit of it, but I want you to know that this is a magical year. You've got a chance to make it as great as you want to make it. You've got the opportunity to make it a year that you wish you could do over because of regrets. So I'll read the proclamation. Dr. Buchanan, thank you for the opportunity to come and share with your students. It says, resolved by the mayor of the city of Jackson, Mississippi, that whereas the citizens of Jackson, Mississippi are committed to creating an infrastructure of opportunity, excuse me, to improve educational opportunities for youth and young adults in order to increase economic mobility, which includes strengthening the education to career continuum and identifying the barriers that work against post-secondary and economic success. And whereas the completion of the free application for federal student aid, AKA the FAFSA, which is the first step in becoming eligible for financial aid for college, is strongly associated with post-secondary enrollment. And whereas low-income and first-generation students and students of color have barriers in completing the FAFSA, with more than $3 billion in federal financial aid left unclaimed each year simply because students do not apply. And whereas only 42.8% of the class of 2015 in the city of Jackson, Mississippi, and in Jackson Public Schools, 7 high schools completed FAFSAs. And whereas the Get to College program of Mississippi's nonprofit Education Services Foundation was awarded a national grant on behalf of the city of Jackson to design a citywide FAFSA completion program, assisting not only families in schools, but also building a network of support to increase access to college for underserved public school students in Mississippi's capital city. And whereas, for the first time ever, FAFSA completion is available to students on October 1 instead of January 1, giving students more time to explore and decide upon their best college fit. Now, therefore, I, Tony T. Yarber, Mayor of the City of Jackson, Mississippi, do hereby proclaim October through May FAFSA completion season and urge all citizens to acknowledge and support this vital endeavor, given under my hand and seal of the City of Jackson, Mississippi, the 7th day of November 2016. The third thing, seniors, that you need to be sure that you do is you better make sure that you count. Make sure that when you leave this place, that everybody here who has had an opportunity to be touched by you, that they understand that they were indeed touched by you. God bless you. Looking forward to hearing amazing success stories out of you over the next 10 years. God bless you.
Good morning, seniors. Good morning. Feels good to be back at Murrah. For those of you who don't know, I served as principal here for about 6 years, and it was one of my, it was a great place for me. It truly is the only place to be. And that's no knock on other high schools, but again, Murrah is a special place. Today, I'm privileged to come to you on behalf of Dr. Gray and the board, Jackson Public Schools. About a year ago, I had the opportunity to sit with Heather Morrison, with members of Get to College, and we talked about this opportunity. It was in its infancy stages. I don't think the grant had been awarded yet at that time, but we talked about how important this grant could be for the lives of the children in Jackson. We looked at all the data out there that supports the fact that those students who FAFSA go on to have better opportunities than students who don't. And so it's great to see that come to fruition. Talking with Dr. Buchanan this morning, we talked about right here at Murrah how 25% of seniors have already completed FAFSA. Over 400 applications have already been completed for college. So clearly, we're already seeing the profound impact that this grant is having on our students. Mr. Yarber, Mayor Yarber mentioned that FAFSA is the gateway. We have to do that. We have to FAFSA in order to open up the door to our future. And when we do that, you know, I think about Murrah, this sacred ground where when you FAFSA, you can go on to become a naval pilot, like graduates of Murrah, a naval carrier commander, like exists now a graduate of Murrah, an NBA champion. All of those things, all of those doors can be open when you start with the FAFSA and you go on to take advantage of those opportunities. So today, I'm proud. We want to just make it clear that we support this process. This is another means of leveraging our collective impact to do what needs to be done to better our city and our country. So we appreciate you, and you have the full support of our district. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Kirsten Canal, so I see several familiar faces in the audience. Hey guys. I work with Get to College, and Get to College is a program of the nonprofit Education Services Foundation, and our mission is to help students get to college. We work extensively within Jackson Public Schools and with the students to help them pay for college through services such as ACT prep, college search, applications, navigating the admissions and financial aid process, and then helping find money to pay for college. So, you know, we are working in addition statewide, not just in Jackson. We have a location in South Haven as well as on the Gulf Coast. So we're helping make Mississippi a better, more educated state within the United States. Our office is located off Lakeland Drive. I know several of you have been there and continue, hopefully, to use us and share with your classmates that we are here to help them get to college and all the great resources that are available. I would like to thank our CEO and President of the Education Services Foundation, Jim McHale, for attending today and providing us with the support to be able to serve the students in Mississippi. Also here today is one of our initial campaign partners, Heather Morrison. She is from IHL, the P20 coordinator, so thank you for attending today. Get to College has competed with 116 cities across the United States and won a national grant on behalf of the Jackson Public School District and the City of Jackson to complete and increase FAFSA completion rates. We were awarded $55,000 from the National College Access Network, funded by the Kresge Foundation, and thus was born the First You Have to FAFSA campaign. To educate students, partners, the community, your parents, your loved ones about filing the FAFSA and the first steps to getting money for college. The cornerstone of our campaign and involvement is the community partners. So thank you, City of Jackson and Mayor's Youth Initiative, the Jackson Public School Superintendent and staff, Jackson Public Schools principals, counselors, teachers, and staff, the Mississippi Department of Education and IHL, 100 Black Men, Alignment Jackson, Greater Jackson Leadership, the Parents for Public Schools of Jackson, and the university and college staff, as well as community volunteers such as Phi Theta Kappa. I would like to introduce, as a lot of you know, my partner in crime, Stephen Brown, is going to give an update about this month's campaign.
All right, good morning. Once again, my name is Stephen Brown. I'm the Assistant Director of Outreach at Get to College, and I'm also a proud alumni, class of 2004, Murrah Mustangs, Roll Blue. Yes, that was a long, long time ago. For most of y'all, you were still afraid of the dark and wet in the bed and all that at that time. But no, I'm really happy to be here. And just to reiterate, this FAFSA completion campaign began October 1st. That was the brand new entry date that students can start completing the FAFSA as seniors in high school. So every JPS school has already had at least one FAFSA completion day, and they've all been really successful. We've been fortunate to have trained volunteers to come help the Get to College staff provide one-on-one confidential assistance to complete the FAFSA and the state grant application. And once again, this is a totally free service. Only takes about 30 minutes. There's no need to fear the FAFSA. You don't have to be afraid. Your parents don't have to be scared of it. We're only helping you get money to help pay for college. All right, and every student should know that you never know whether or not you're eligible until you actually complete the application. So even if you think, well, I'm right on the line, I don't have the best grades, I'm not going to get scholarships for school, my parents make too much money, you never know what you might be eligible for. That's why it's very important that everybody still completes the FAFSA. All right, and just by a show of hands, actually, y'all have fans, so wave your fans if you've already completed the FAFSA. Wave them proudly, though. Okay. Now, was it pretty easy or no? Was it difficult? Because that's the plan. We want to make it as painless as possible for all the families to complete the FAFSA. And was anybody pleased with the results? Did anybody find out you're getting some money? All right. We got some thumbs up. All right, awesome. Okay, so definitely each school that participated in the campaign has received great results, all 7 of the JPS high schools. I want to congratulate you who are part of this, because in just the past month, 280 FAFSAs were completed by JPS seniors in 1 month. That's a big deal. Because That's actually 17.8% of all the seniors in the district. So once again, for the first month, that's awesome, but we're still going to keep it pushing to increase that percentage. And I also want to give a special shout out to Murrah High School, because 83 of your seniors have completed the FAFSA. That's 25% of your class. So and the best thing that you can do now that a lot of you have already gotten over that threshold and completed the FAFSA, tell your friends, tell your classmates, tell your family members, anybody you know who's a senior, how important it is to complete the FAFSA so that they can receive this funding to go to college and change their lives, change their families' lives, and change their community. All right, so once again, props to you guys for your hard work and all of our volunteers and partners that have helped us in this campaign. And I'm actually going to turn it over to Miss Jenna Williams of Murrah High School. Oh.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. To those of you who already know me, my name is Mary Sampson, and to those who don't, my name is Mary Sampson again, and I am the 2016-2017 Miss Murrah.
Hi, my name is Desiree Jones. For all who know me, my name is Desiree Jones, your 2016-17 Silver Lady.
First and foremost, I would like to thank the administrators, counselors, and teachers for making this a great year so far. It has truly been a blessing to have adults who care so much. The best and most dreadful part of the senior year is trying to apply for colleges and trying to find scholarships.
FAFSA, a free application in federal student aid. The application is what students fill out to find out what they qualify for, meaning what scholarship opportunities they have. It is to be filled out every year so that funds can be appropriated to different students in different colleges. My FAFSA experience was very easy. Get to College had all the information I needed to qualify for multiple grants for colleges in the state of Mississippi.
When I first heard about the FAFSA, it was kind of intimidating, and I thought that the process was going to be long and drawn out. But the representatives from Get to College have gone above and beyond to make sure that I, along with my classmates, are able to fill out the FAFSA. On Murrah's FAFSA day, Mr. Stephen, where did he go? I don't know where he went. He assisted my mother and I with filling out the FAFSA. My information was then able to be transferred to the state of Mississippi, which exposed me to a variety of grants and scholarships that can be used during my undergraduate years. My FAFSA experience was quick and effortless, and I encourage every senior to reach out to Get to College so that your experience can be as great as mine. Thank you.
All right, thank you all for being here for FAFSA Proclamation. I am Jenna Williams, the graduation coach here at the Murrah High School, the only place to be, but I'm a proud graduate of Forest Hill High School. This campaign is very important for all of our seniors, though, at all JPS high schools. They're very thankful for Get to College to pushing this initiative for our schools. Thank you again to the JPS administration and Mayor Yarber for being here. Remember, the FAFSA is the free application for federal student aid and is required to receive federal funds. So students, what must you do?
First, you have to FAFSA.
Thank you.